something. This video is going to be on how to tie things down and how to hold things in their place. Okay, again, you have your keys here. Undo your lock, open up your case here, and take that out, but don't discard it away. So we have the gray and the orange straps in there. This little paper that's going to be in there tells you the difference. The orange ones are more heavy duty than the green ones. Okay, so most of the time we're going to use the green ones. I'm going to show you how to strap it up. Okay. So first of all, we're going to take and hook this on the other side to something that looks a little bit like this. You want to use one of these connections rather than the fenders or necessarily even the boards because they're more stable to the trailer. All right, so we hold it and bring it back over here. Now this straps here, these are called ratchet straps and they're made a particular way. So you want to have that crack in there so you can see it. Another thing about these straps is their main strength in the strap is whenever it's flat. Okay, you curl it over a couple times and it loses the strength of the strap. All right, so we put it through there and then pull it back over to the trailer. Okay, we're going to hook it down here. It doesn't have to be super tight there, but you start to crank it up. Okay, all right, so now the next thing we're going to show you is one of the other things to put in is one of these boxes. Okay, now if you have a box with some loose stuff in there, it's easy for the lids to fly off and those kinds of things at times. You want to make sure that your lid comes on and you can actually latch it down. Okay, and if you tie it down and it doesn't slide around, most of the time these latches will hold. Okay, sometimes if they're sliding around, you slam on the brakes, whatever, hits the back, these lids have broken loose. I've seen that before. Okay, and then your cargo comes out. Now not only is the cargo a problem, but any cargo that flies out can be a detrimental to other people driving on the highway. So it's not just that you lose something, but you actually may put somebody else's life in danger. Okay, so it is important to tie things down. One more thing about tying things down, you notice that I started up here on the front. This is the most important part, is to tie something down more secure in the front here, because this is going to catch most of the wind and this will be what takes the loosen stuff up to be able to fly off. You also would probably want to put another one back here on the back of this. Again, don't use the fenders because the fenders are welded on, but they are looser metal and they could fly off. Okay, so main things are to keep those items safe. Now, last thing we want to talk about, it would be what do you do when you get to the place where you're going? So these little ratchet straps, you can pull this little lever down and you pull it away. You pull this all the way up till it clicks. You heard that click there. It loosened the ratchet up and it pulls free. I had to pull a little bit to get this to rotate off. Okay, and now it can just pull free. Pull your strap out and you're ready to go. You're all done. So these are pretty safe, pretty easy. But if you start out too much where you're wrapping a bunch of the strap on there, up here it can get so tight you just can't hardly get it off without a pocket knife. And then you kind of destroy your strap. Okay, I think that's it for today. Oh, one more thing. The trailer gate here, I want to tell you a little bit about the trailer gate if you'd like. It has a spring coil in here that holds that pin in place and a little place there to hold that. So we'll loosen both sides and take it down. It's a light trailer gate, so one person can easily pull it up and down. If you do have back problems, then use two hands on there, pull it back up. Now you always want to make sure these pins are back in place and it is secure. Here, we'll put this one in. There, you see that? The spring puts it in there. But you want to make sure both sides are put in place. If the load comes back and hits one side, it can twist this gate and make it very difficult to close the gate properly after that, and may make your load very insecure. So I think that's it. Just try to be safe. When you're driving, always remember you have a load on behind you. Pastor Joe said that was one of the things from his dad always told him. The main thing about hauling a trailer is remembering that you're hauling a trailer. And so as I say as well. One more thing I want to show you over here on this side. You notice where the wheel placement is to this wheel placement up here. When you're turning corners, you got to swing wide, okay? The placement of the wheels is that as your trailer turns, it will go onto the inside of your curve a little bit more than your car wheels. So it's easy to run something over the curb or run into the front of another vehicle whenever you're trying to drive a trailer into a parking place. All right, thank you.